Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching The Big Bang Theory. This is the 14th episode of the 7th season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, this is available for the link in the description below. Just click it, put the password in, and enjoy. So last episode was interesting because we're on the fence, in my opinion. We had Penny who wanted to commit full-on into acting. She's like, you know what? I thought I had this part in, the TV show. My part got cut. It was embarrassing. But if I want to be this person that I'm striving and determined to be, I'm going to have to go all in. Can't be spending time wasting it at the Cheesecake Factory. I need to commit and go all into every audition, everything that I can, and just put all my heart and soul into this acting business. Now she quit a job and told, obviously, Leonard. Now, Leonard's the boyfriend on the other side trying to say, is it really a great plan to actually commit to acting without actually having any income coming in? At least where you stayed in the Cheesecake Factory, you had a bit of stability and you could put a kind of plan together. Obviously her side is, no, I want to do it all in right now. His side is, well, there's kind of responsibilities going X, Y, and Z. And I'm torn, I would say, to be honest, I'd try and find a balance. I'm kind of leaning on Leonard's side a little bit in terms of the fact that, she's got an apartment, she's got a life, she's got bills, she's got responsibilities to pay. But also, she does actually want to be an actress, and if she's not going to give it her all in attention, then is any point in actually trying? So it's hard. She committed and just went for it, and now I hope that she succeeds. It's been 7 seasons, and we finally got Rise to be able to speak to women now, and it should be 7 seasons that we finally now get to see Penny actually getting some sort of gigs. Whether it's just an odd little commercial here and there, whether it's going to be on a couple of episodes on a show or a little 10-second part in a movie, who knows? I don't care, but I hope that she starts getting bookings and starts seeing her dreams come into reality. It would be really fun. But that's where we currently are. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you do, please smash like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
T-minus 60 seconds.
It all comes down to this.
What's going on?
Hey, we're about to buy tickets for Comic-Con.
T-minus 45 seconds.
Oh, I have to go to the bathroom so bad.
Every year I told you wear a diaper.
And I told you I get diaper rash. Is it?
It's live. Go, 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 go.
Anyone in?
No.
That's kind of like Taylor Swift right now. She's absolutely dominating the entire world. I think she is anyway. She's all over the news, stadium tours, got the film out or something. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure the concert was made into a film, and she's just all over the charts. I think as of right now, her whole album's 1 to 14 in the US charts. Madness. And, when you look online to get tickets or something, it's thousands for one of them, literally, because of that demand. I don't understand how websites can even handle the traffic that they get. I wouldn't have thought Comic-Con would be that crazy, but again, would another good episode not be attending the Comic-Con? We've seen them go on a trip last time and they got stuck in the desert, do you remember? Someone stole the car, but why can't we see them at the event in awe of everything that's going on? That would be really good.
It's been 10 minutes. We're running out of time.
I did it! I'm in the queue!
And they say firefighters are the real heroes.
Oh, Thursday's gone. Just Sunday left.
Oh, Sunday's the worst. Everybody's leaving. Most of the good panels are over. And the only t-shirts they have left are small and XXXXL.
Sunday's gone.
Not Sunday. I love Sunday.
That's it? Everything's sold out?
There's always WonderCon in Anaheim.
Guys, this is really sad. And in a different way than it was 20 minutes ago. We're all going as the Hulk.
Not the same Hulk. Ferrigno, Bannon, Norton, and Ruffalo.
We would have been the angry green bells of the masquerade ball.
Gentlemen, I have the solution to our Comic-Con problem. We don't need them. I'm starting my own convention.
What you want? We're getting scalp tickets.
I already found a guy online who's willing to sell.
How do you know this isn't a sting operation set up by the Comic-Con police? There was a time when Comic-Con didn't exist at all, until one lone dreamer with a unique vision made it happen.
Well, he's not wrong there, but I do not understand how the buyer is the person that can actually get done. So if me and you was trying to get Comic-Con tickets, and somebody went in there and got in line and bought 50, yeah, then what about the good old people that have sat in line waiting? We can't get them because these guys have bought 50 of them. So then if I go over and buy 4 of them for me and my friends, why am I the one getting in trouble? I had no chance of getting it because somebody bought bulk and I'm buying them. It should be the person that's the ticket touts. You know, it should be the person that buys all the tickets to resell them, like not from official channels. They're the ones that get done, not the person buying. You know what I mean? Like a parent could be trying to get a ticket to Justin Bieber or something for the little 10-year-old girl. Do you know what I mean? Or like, you know, going to see whatever's with the son. And they can't get it because somebody's bought loads of them and they buy it off them. They're not the problem. It's the people who buy them to resell them. So Sheldon and Co shouldn't get in trouble. I'm assuming that they will do because they've obviously just told us that. But they shouldn't be the ones getting in trouble. It should be the people reselling it to them because that's their purpose in general, to make the profit.
I'm starting my own comic book convention, and I thought that your client, Robert Downey Jr., would be perfect to appear on our first panel. Oh, wait, now, why are you saying no? You haven't even asked him yet. No, excuse me, but I sat through Iron Man 2. I believe he owes me 2 hours of his time.
Even your friend Will Wheaton thinks this is a waste of time.
Not true. Will thinks this is a great idea. He was just concerned that he wasn't a big enough celebrity to headline such an amazing event. No, wait, I need you to call Stan Lee, Leonard Nimoy, and Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah, you can't. It's not allowed.
Because legally I'm not allowed to.
I can't believe Leonard is spending hundreds of dollars on scalp tickets.
Last week you spent that on a little dress.
But those tickets only get him into Comic-Con. That dress gets me into anywhere I want.
Why can't they do something sensible like Sheldon and start their own comic book convention? Also, who wants to throw me out that window?
Oh, well, they're acting like teenagers. We could do something grown up. Well, I know there's a nice hotel not far from here where they do afternoon tea.
Ooh, afternoon tea. How sophisticated of us.
Maybe we could find a cool trio to dress up as.
What if we go as the Fantastic Four and just tell people that the Invisible Girl is standing there with us?
I am one step away from securing a huge guest for my convention. Ready for Mr. James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, the Lion King's dad, and FYI, the guy who says this is CNN. Earlier today, he tweeted that he's looking forward to going to his favorite sushi restaurant for dinner. And that's where I'm going.
And that's where Darth Vader's gonna pour soy sauce on your head.
You're the ones who are going to get in trouble. You're buying non-transferable tickets, and from a stranger, no less. If caught, you could be charged with petty theft, while I'm warning James Earl Jones about the danger of posting his location on Twitter. And he got lucky this time. There are some weirdos out there.
Thing is, right, I understand what you're saying. If they're non-transferable tickets, then obviously they could get to the gates and they're like, they're not yours, you've stolen them. Totally get that. But still, my point does stand that I personally think that, you know, if the only way they should be able to do it, and I think I used to work at the arena in Manchester, and like when Adele come, Adele made every person who came with a ticket to have ID to show that that's their name on the ticket, and that was the way that they got in. So then that stopped people that was buying them in big bulk, like they couldn't do that. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't go and buy 50 tickets and sell them on because somebody couldn't go there without me to show my ID to get in, and that is another good way of countering that. So do you know what I mean? Like, I remember back in the day when eBay was first out there, everybody used to put the concert tickets on there and everyone was bidding. You can't do that now on eBay, but there's other ways around it. Adele had the perfect one. If you buy it and the name's on it, that person has to arrive with the guest to go in.
Our friendly neighborhood scalper says he's running late.
You know, did he say things like, "Use guys," or "Listen here, see"? I'm just saying, we don't know who this guy is. What if he wants to steal our money or our kidneys or make a suit out of our skin?
Now you're making me wonder if we should have met him at a neutral location.
There sure are a lot of little kids here.
I can't believe we thought this would make us feel grown up.
Should we leave?
No, there's a bar in the lobby.
I could go for a drink.
Oh, drinking in the afternoon just like her mommy.
Let me guess. You like Star Wars. I have one thing to say to people like you. I like Star Wars too. Care to join me?
My friend Leonard said if I bothered you while you were eating, you'd think I was a creepy stalker.
Well, your friend Leonard sounds like a real weenie.
Well, I'm on a Comic-Con message board, and there's a post from a guy where he says he got caught using someone else's badge. And Sheldon was right. He did get charged with petty theft. Guys, if I go to jail dressed as the Human Torch, that might send the wrong message.
We always do this.
Do what?
Chicken out. We're so afraid of getting into trouble that we never do anything wrong.
Okay, I'll be a badass, but only if you pinky swear to be one too.
Last night, drank my Pepto straight out of the bottle.
Are you impressed by that?
A little.
Yeah, me too.
When I first read the script for Empire Strikes Back, and Darth Vader told Luke he was his father, I thought for sure he was lying.
Me too.
My wife's in New York, and I got a Lion King residual check burning a hole in my pocket.
On the bright side, every 6-year-old there was jealous of my tiara. Not gonna lie, it felt good.
When did you guys start feeling grown up?
Honestly, I thought when I got married I would, but I still kind of feel like I'm pretending.
And the other day I saw an old man slip and fall down, and I laughed. I mean, I laughed hard.
Gosh.
I know. One of the tennis balls came off his walker and bounced right off his head.
Imagine trying to feel like a grown-up when you've never even been with a man.
Anyway, sex is not what makes you a grown-up.
He just parked. He's on his way up.
Good. This is exciting.
It is. I feel alive.
What if we do get caught? Who cares? I wonder if we'd have to disclose something like this when we apply for a grant.
It's gonna be any second. What should we do?
Okay, you guys are such babies. I'll handle this. Everything's run home and go away.
True. They used scuba gear to create the sound of Darth Vader breathing.
They sure did.
I could listen to your stories all night.
What's so great about being grown up?
Well, for starters, we'd be splitting this check 3 ways.
Serious, who wants to do all that stuff? Have insurance, pay mortgages, leave one of those little notes when you hit a parked car. Oh, come on, it wasn't me. Anyone could have knocked your mirror off, or whatever happened.
Oh, God, I could really use exactly 2 tablespoons of Pepto right now.
Hey, Los Angeles! I'm on a Ferris wheel with Darth Vader!
Hey, he just looks like he's loving his life, honestly.
Whose house is this?
Carrie Fisher.
It's not funny anymore, James!
Ah, Sheldon, this is the perfect end to a perfect night. What were you trying to ask me at the strip club?
How much does it cost to get them off my lap? My friends and I couldn't get into Comic-Con this year.
Why don't you and your friends come to Comic-Con with me?
Really?
Yo, imagine.
And San Diego is right across the border from my favorite city on earth, Tijuana, where I'm taking you every night.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, 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 bang, bang. So Bo Bridges is on my shoulders, and Jeff Bridges is on Marlon Brando's shoulders. Sheldon, wake up! And Angie Dickinson is about to sick the dogs on us. Then we run like hell. Oh, boy. That was a lot of fun.
Sheldon don't know what's going on. To be fair, right, Sheldon, when he approached him, there's ways that people approach celebrities as well in real life, isn't it? It's disrespectful, it's rude, and it gets in the face, you know, run over with the phones out, can I have a picture, can I have a picture, or whatnot. Sheldon was mute. He actually was, and he was just there nodding his head. He's loving it, and you can tell he's a bit starstruck. And, mate, what better way to get Comic-Con tickets is by going with somebody who's probably on the panel himself. Do you know what I mean? Like, he has been in massive movies. You know what I mean? Absolutely massive movies. And as well, he's the type of guy, right? He's kind of got the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? Like, so here's a good question. Well, I think it's good anyway. Like, would you rather be like an actor? Because he is an actor. Like, he does voice work, but he does acting as well, like in today's episode. But would you rather be an actor that is been in many, many popular films? Like Star Wars and Lion King are like known. Let's be honest, pretty much every single person in the world has heard of them too. Like, if you haven't, I don't know where or what you've been doing with your life. You know what I mean? So, like, but nobody in those roles know who he is. Like, you can't see his face. And would you rather be rich and famous, but, like, unknown? He is known, but you know what I mean? Or like a Brad Pitt or Justin Bieber, where everybody knows you, and everywhere you go, you get followed and chased and cameras. You know what I mean? Because he's got the best of both worlds. He's got people who really love him and is really into his stuff, like Sheldon, who could pick him out in a crowd. And then you've got just a Joe Public who's just like, mate, I love the films that guy's in, but they don't know who he is. And he can still get about and do his normal thing and have the money and have the life. And he can kind of like be free from all of the press and the people and the people like chasing him down. I feel like he's living his best life, and you could see it there. He wasn't stressed, he wasn't angry, he wasn't upset that somebody come over to him. He was actually enjoying it, he engaged, and he went out and done activities and full of, like a full day of fun. Mate, he is living the best life, honestly. Okay, so that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So, I mean, it's interesting because the guys were trying to get Comic-Con tickets. We've seen it at the start. Obviously, I was saying about, like, Taylor Swift and stuff. You know, people try to get tickets for her. Go for, like, $3,000 a ticket. It's madness. You know, refresh. There's hundreds of thousands of people trying to get them. They can't. She's released a film of the concert so people who can't get tickets can watch it. You know what I mean? And it's like, why is it that the people who couldn't get the tickets, why is it that the people that have to buy them off a reseller, that they're the ones getting punished? You know, I'll take it for word what they're saying here. They said that, obviously, if you turn up with somebody else's ticket, you know what I mean, like, you're the one that gets done. I've got nothing to believe that that's not true. They told me, I'll take it, I'll believe it. And I kind of understand it in a convention here. You know, if you was called Bill and you bought the tickets and then obviously Leonard went with a Bill ticket, you'd be like, that's not yours. You just stole it off him. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I do feel like it should be the people that are reselling it that get the blame or get the fine or whatever instead of the person trying to buy it. How can a general consumer who actually wants to attend the event and turn up and go be punished because they wasn't able to get them because somebody else decided to buy in bulk and sell it on at 2-3 times the price? You know what I mean? You could see interest to these guys, though, because he was going to commit to it. And then when he started thinking about, oh, what's the potential repercussions? What if I don't get the grant at work? What if I have to disclose this, you know, when I'm trying to stay and get my citizenship? You know what I mean? It's got them panic stations. They've turned the lights off. They're hiding away. We'll never know who's at the door. Was it a copper trying to sting them? Or was it someone generally trying to do it? It's interesting. But Sheldon, anyway, went to get his own convention, ended up succeeding and getting them Comic-Con tickets for the convention. So, big win for him. And also, you know, talking about these Comic-Con things like that, the first time I ever seen anything like these was when, mate, I used to follow YouTube big time back in the day, maybe like 10 years ago, when Ray William Johnson, yeah, was the first person to hit 10 million subscribers. That's the rough time I was like hardcore into the YouTube. So, like, I mean, do you know what I mean? You knew everybody kind of around there, like people like Dave Days. Do you remember him? He used to wear the green Lacoste t-shirts and sing songs and stuff. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. But, like, in there was YouTubers that vlogged as well. That was when vlogging first started. iJustine, Shay Carl, PvP, you know what I mean? And Roman Atwood, is that his name? And, mate, I used to watch them all. And they used to go to, like, Louis Cole, to, like, conventions himself, and all these YouTubers greet and meet up and done panels and people come. It was like, mate, what a time. That would be so fun, so good to do. And it's interesting because, obviously, as you get older, you see that there's film conventions and movies and stuff like that. And, you know, I'd be really fascinated to go to one and just see all the vibes and what everybody's into, because everybody goes dressed up, everybody's fully committed, everybody's there loving life, you know. From the outside, everyone's like, nerd. On the inside, it's like, best time ever, doing what they love, going to something that they fully, truly commit and care about. So I'd love to go. I'd love to see an episode of these in the Comic-Con, dressed up as Hulk, and Hulk. It'd be exciting. But thanks for checking out today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.